16. For how do you know, wife, whether you will save your husband? Or how do you know, husband, whether you will save your wife? What he's saying there is, God has been so good to you that that goodness might actually splash off on them and bring them in to the kingdom of God. In other words, hang in there. Be good to each other. Wives, if your husband is not a believer, be the best wife in the world, and without a word, you might win him to Christ by your conduct when he sees what God is doing in you. Husbands, if your wife is not a believer, your job is to be the best husband in the world and to shepherd her heart, whether she knows it or not, so that as you become like Christ and she's drawn more to you, she'll be drawn to Christ, right? So he says that the unbelieving one is sanctified by the believing one. What that means is there's so much gifting that God gives you in those moments that it splashes off on your spouse. By the way, if you're in here and you are an unbelieving spouse, I just want you to know you're benefiting from God in ways you don't know about. So a thank you might be appropriate at some point, all right?